Why BIM's standardization and diffusion process in buildings to be carried out from Europe?
The European construction sector employs roughly 18 million people. The change is happening anyway. Digitalization, new technologies, new processes are available now, and people see the chances that the digitalization can bring to them. But doing it bottom up, leaving it to 18 million people to do it on their own is really difficult. And therefore the European Commission sees a big challenge and also a risk that the journey will be very slow and maybe diverted if people try to do it on their own. So they are interested in a very strong European market and in growth and in a strong sector that employs so many people.
Does the regulatory activity of individual countries on the BIM create confusion or support European activity?
The regulations, the standards and other activities that are at the moment supported by the European Commission are supposed to support the market and to help the industry on their journey towards digitalization and BIM. However, we do see that a lot more effort is required so that we increase the clarity and the consistency and we really take confusion away, because that will help us to have and to support and grow a very strong construction sector in Europe.
Are there any countries where BIM can be said to be applied today in a widespread manner?
We can certainly see that some countries are further ahead than others because they started earlier, they started many years ago on a very strategic journey. When you ask about the adoption of BIM, I think again it is important that we understand what we mean by BIM and how we define it, because for some people, for some countries maybe, BIM is really the use of 3D technology, whereas for other countries they define BIM in a different way, and therefore it is very hard to compare where people really are. And again, this is what we're trying with the European Commission's support, that we introduce a consistent understanding of what BIM actually means. And only when we have that, I think we can really compare where the different nations are.